Here's the last thing we have on our notes for this week: distributed property and polynomials. Okay, so what we are doing, we're doing multiplication of polynomials. And if you notice it says distributed property, that's going to come in quite a bit, and we're going to use it a little bit different than probably we're used to. And when I say different, it's not really different, it's just a little bit more involved. So with these, I'm going to show you two different examples. The first examples are just kind of refresher of distributed property, but we're going to add how to use it when we have a lot of exponents. So if I had c squared d cubed times, remember if it's not written in parentheses, it really is times, 5cd to the 7th minus 3c cubed d squared minus 4d squared. Okay, the distributive property says that I can, if I have a situation, distribute this or multiply this into everything in here because it's subtraction or addition. So it's actually called the distributive property over addition and subtraction. So we're going to multiply this to each term. So if I take c squared d cubed times 5cd to the 7th, remember from our exponents we add those exponents. So c squared, well, let's first deal with this. This is a 1. So 1 times 5 is 5. C squared times c to the first is c cubed. We do 2 plus 1. And then d cubed times d to the 7th will be d to the 10th, because I have 3 d's here, 7 d's here, for a total of 10 d's, which is a little bit different. If you remember on this one, when we add or subtract like terms, we just add the numbers in front and the exponents stay the same. When we multiply, that's when our exponents are going to change. Okay, then we're going to multiply this to our second term. So 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. C squared times c cubed is c to the 5th. D cubed times d squared is d to the 5th. Okay, again, 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. Then we've got our last one. So 1 times negative 4 is negative 4. Okay, there is no c. So it's like you had c squared times 1, which is still c squared. And then we have d cubed times d squared, which is d to the 5th. Okay, so there's our first one. Let's look at our next one. So negative 5w squared 8w squared x minus 11wx squared plus 6x 9wx to the 4th minus 4w minus 3x squared. Okay, this is the same as our first one. The only difference is we gotta distribute twice. We got two cases. So if we distribute, negative 5 times 8 is negative 40. W squared times w squared is w to the 4th. There's no x, so it's like 1 times x. It just stays the same. Then we have negative 5 times negative 11, and negative times a negative is a positive 55. W squared times w is w cubed, because there's like a little 1 right there. And again, there's no x, so it stays x squared. Okay, I'm going to put plus, because that's what's right here. And if I distribute this one, I got 6x times 9wx to the 4th. So 9 times 6 is 54. So 54, I have x to the 1st times x to the 4th, so x to the 5th, and then nothing changed with the w. Then 6x to the first times negative 4w is going to give me 6 times negative 4 is negative 24. There's no other x, there's no other w, so those stays the same. And then our last one, 6x to the first times negative 3x squared. So 6 times negative 3 is negative 18. And then x to the first and x squared is x cubed. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick check, see if I have any like terms. I have w4 to the x, nope, w cubed x squared, okay, I don't see any like terms. We always check to see if they can be combined, and if not, that is our very long answer. So those ones we're pretty familiar with. Maybe the exponents are a little tricky. Our next ones is so we're taking a monomial and multiplying it to polynomials. My lights just went off, sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to take two binomials and we're going to multiply these two together. Now this is different because with a monomial we know we just multiply it to each term. But what if I have two terms times two terms? So we're still going to do the distributive property, but we're going to do one piece at a time. So we're going to start here with the 3c. The 3c is going to get multiplied to both of those terms. So 3c times c is 3c squared. Okay, because again these are exponents of 1 and we add those. Then 3c times positive 3 is 9c. Okay. Sorry, my lights came back on. Okay, then we're going to take this negative 5 and it gets multiplied to both of them as well. So oops, wrong pen. We're going to take negative 5 times c, so negative 5c, and negative 5 times 3, negative 15. And if you notice, we have two like terms right here. So 3c squared, 9c minus 5c is 4c minus 15. Okay? So again, we're multiplying these together. Some of you might have learned FOIL. First, get multiplied, inside, outside, last. I never learned that. I just like to make sure I just multiply everything together, distributive properties. So if you know FOIL, work with it. If you don't, this works really well. Okay, let's do a couple more. So 6a plus 5, 5a plus 3. Okay, so I'm going to take my first number, 6a, and I'm going to multiply it to the 5a. So 5 times 6 is 30, and a times a is a squared. Then that 6a gets multiplied to the 3. So 6a times 3 is 18a, positive. Then we have 5 gets multiplied to the 5a. So that's going to be 25a. And then the 5 gets multiplied to the 3, which is 15. And most times these two middle terms will be like terms and you can add them together. So 30, a squared, 18 and 25 is 43. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, let's go 43 plus 15. Okay. The next two are from your assignment. I'm going to do them for you together on your notes, so you don't have to do them on your assignment. They're just a little bit more tricky. So this is number 25. So it is 2y minus 11 times, so here's our binomial, and this time y squared minus 3y plus 2. So we're taking a binomial and multiplying it to a trinomial. So a little bit more intense, but the process is still the same. So I'm going to start with my first number, 2y. And 2y is going to get multiplied to y squared. So that'd be 2y cubed. Then that 2y is going to get multiplied to the negative 3y. So that's negative 6y squared. Then that 2y is going to get multiplied to the positive 2. So plus 4y. So this 2y, this first term, got multiplied to all three terms. The second term is going to get multiplied to all three terms. So I use this second one twice, one for each term. So negative 11 times y squared is negative 11y squared. Negative 11 times negative 3 is positive 33y. And negative 11 times positive 2 is negative 22. Okay, we're going to look for like terms. I have a negative 6y squared and a negative 11y squared. Okay, I also have a 4y and a 33y. So those can combine. So I get negative 2y cubed minus 17y squared plus 37y minus 22. Okay. I'm also going to do number 20. Let's see, what was the other one? Okay. Also going to do number 27 together. You don't have to do it on this notes. I'm actually just a little not enough space, so you could do this one on your assignment. I am going to find a piece of paper. Okay, so this is going to be number 27. So m squared minus 5m plus 4, and then m squared plus 7m minus 3. Okay, I would try to do this yourself, guys. Pause the video, try it, and then start the video and watch. But again, this is a trinomial times a trinomial. Everything here, so let's start with m. That needs to be multiplied to all three terms. Okay, so we're going to do m squared times m squared is m to the 4th. M squared times 7m is positive 7m cubed. And then m squared times negative 3 is negative 3m squared. Then this 5m gets multiplied to everything. So 5m to m squared, negative 5m to 7, negative 5m to 3. So negative 5m times m squared is negative 5m cubed. Negative 5m negative 5m times 7m is negative 35m squared. And then negative 5m times negative 3 is positive 15m. Now we have this 4 getting multiplied to all three again. So this second term is used 1, 2, 3 times because I have 3 things here. So 4 times m squared is positive 4m squared. 4 times 7m is, what is that, 32m? and 4m times 3 is negative 12. Okay. Sorry, that's 28. I was like, that doesn't look right. Yeah, because 7 times 7 is 14. 7 times 7. 7 times 2 is 4. Anyway, that should be 28. Okay, combining like terms. I have a 3m cubed, m cubed. I've got m squared, m squared. M squared. I have 3m squareds. I have m. I have m. Yeah. So m to the 4th. Plus 2m cubed. Let's see, 35, 36, 7, 38, negative 38. So that should be plus 4. So negative 34m squared. Let's see. Okay. And then 15 and 28 plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to 43 m minus 12. Whew, that one's intense. Okay. And that should be our answers. If I goofed anywhere, like you're going, that's not correct, fix it, you know, videos. And yeah, so this is your Friday's assignment. So real quick is page 500, number 159. Those will be like the first examples. And then page 509, number 13, 15, 17. And then we did 25 and 27 together. So you don't need to redo those if you wrote them on your notes. If you didn't, make sure you do them on your assignment. So you really just have 6 problems, 8 if you count the ones we did together. Okay, I know this video went long. We did go over a couple of the homework problems, so have a great Friday or Thursday or whenever you watch this, and I'll have things ready for you guys next week. Yeah, have a great day. You guys are awesome.